Yeah, we're close. I mean, you know what? Hey, listen, give them credit. They're up 3-1. They found a way. You know, the series could be 2-2 pretty easily too. So, and you don't have to look any further than the Stanley Cup final last year. The team we're playing was down 3-0 and forced a Game 7. So, we've got to win one game tomorrow night, and then you know, kind of do or die in Edmonton in Game 6 to try and get a Game 7 back here at home.
When Bouchard has that other slash on Roope last night,
yeah.
What's the talk about what your response needs to be in the moment when you're also trying to come back?
Yeah. Well, you know what, the referees in league have to take care of that. You know, you don't see that much outside of junior hockey, but you know, hopefully the league takes care of it.
Also, you were on the other side of this against Winnipeg, being up 3-1. What did you learn a little bit about that, or what do you learn now, I guess, about that desperation and kind of different feeling when you're in this position?
Well, I mean, yeah, you know, you lose, your season's over. So, you know, I don't think. Well, I mean, we were in this spot against Colorado in the first round in Game 7, right? So, you know, we've been here before. We responded the right way. I trust our group.
We've talked a lot about home and road, your numbers at home are fantastic. Do you see anything in the playoffs that you've done at home that has helped that?
I think, you know, this year particularly, but, you know, I think all the teams that are left are good at home. So, you know, I mean, your home crowd, your home arena is a big advantage this time of year. And, you know, we're going to need it and count on it tomorrow night.
Twice now in 2 years, but Stuart Skinner, Edmonton, you have these pushes where you're controlling play, creating chances, and it's not going in. Do you feel like that's starting to get in the heads of some of the scorers? Just kind of.
I don't know. I don't know. You know, we put up 6 in Game 1. You know, he's been dialed in the last couple of games. I think we can help ourselves by hitting the net a little bit more. That's been a little bit of an issue for us all year, is kind of looking for perfect shots instead of making sure we hit the net. You know, I think if you look at the underlying numbers of our group, you know, it's been something all year we've had to stay on top of, is making sure when we get a look that we give ourselves a chance to score by hitting the net. So, you know, we'll continue to preach that.
Yeah, no, it's, you know, we're obviously not in the best of spot right now, but we know, you know, we can win games against this team, and it starts with one tomorrow, and we'll go from there.
What does it feel like when you've had a few games where the goals just haven't been coming like they usually do? Is that a little bit of a hard feeling for you guys to kind of deal with, since the offense has been there for most of the year?
Yeah, it's never easy when you're not scoring, but I think it's more frustrating when you're not generating anything, and I think we're generating chances, and it's you know, it just hasn't been going in. So, you know, I don't think we can focus on that too much or complain about how pucks aren't going in, but I think we know the recipe, and we'll look to get back to it tomorrow.
How's it been playing with Colin and Oskar? You're all over the lineup anyway, but
yeah,
that trio's been pretty good this year.
Yeah, those guys are super easy to play with. They, you know, bring it every night. I think we all kind of take pride in similar parts of our game, within being responsible and trusted in any situation. But no, they're great to play with, and you know when I know when I have them on my wings, they're gonna put everything out there.
You said obviously a lot of work to do, but you can only take it one game at a time. We'll talk about that. How do you keep that mindset of not letting it go alone? You got to do this. You need to do the first part.
Yeah, I mean that's what it is, right? You just got to go one game at a time. We know we have to win out from here, but you know, like you said, it takes that first win. So that's our focus right now.
When you see a teammate like Roope, you know, come back dealing with something maybe, and then take another slash like you did with Bouchard there, what's the talk like on the bench about what your response is in that situation?
Yeah, no, that's something that we don't like. I know the refs came over and said something that they're looking for that as well. But you know, we don't like anybody taking liberties on our guys, and yeah.
What have you seen on the first goal? It's just ridiculous. So that means 14 out of 17 games you've given up the first goal. Just I don't know if there's anything there, or just fluky, or.
The first goal last night is.
In the
Oh.
playoffs.
Oh.
In 14 of the 17 games.
Yeah.
And Pete's talked about you guys played behind the line because you've given up the first goal a lot.
Yeah, no, it's not ideal, obviously, but we've shown we can come back and play from behind, and I think that's it's not a strength to giving up the first goal, but it's a strength to be able to rally and come back.
Break it down to first shift, first period tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. It's one game at a time. We start tomorrow and get out with I feel like the last couple of games we have played well, just not scored. But like you said, one game at a time. Just try to win the next one here at home. So yeah, that's the plan.
There's been a couple moments in the series, or especially with Roope, where they've laid a couple sticks on you guys. So it's gone both ways. What's the talk about what your response needs to be when you see them going after guys like that?
Yeah, like the first one, Roope injured. Like we don't like to see it. Obviously, it's like try to finish him, but like you can also not just do something too stupid to like we're trying to win games, but it's obviously not something we like to see. And I didn't see that Bouchard or whatever slashed him last game too. I didn't see that until after the game, and that was not nice to see. No.
How hard has it been trying to stop their power play? I mean, obviously that factors into whether you guys want to seek any sort of retribution, but because they're out there scoring 2 power plays.
Yeah, it's something we have to be better at. It's been a strength for our team like the whole season and through the playoffs as well. And it's tough when you get like the first 2 power play last game they scored on 2, and that basically wins them the game. So it's something we address to in intermission, second to third, and we're just gonna try to do our thing, do some adjustments, and be better.
The last 2 games, you've had a pretty good start. I think game 3, second period, you guys controlled the puck a lot. And last period, in period 1, last game, you guys really controlled and played, nothing to show for it. How much does that kind of take away momentum when you feel like you have a good period, but you don't have the goals to show for it?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like it's felt good just if you watch how we played, but obviously we have to find a way to put the puck in the net. Like it doesn't matter how well we play unless we score. So we still have belief. Like the way we play, we have the ability to win 3 games against them. But like we said before, like we gotta take it one game at a time and find a way to put the puck in the net.